everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we are doing the last section of the UTMB route, and we're running to the start now along this beautiful trail, and I'm quite nervous because I've done this before. I don't know if any of you have watched, but last year I did this with my guide Francois, and took us 3.5 hours, and today we're going to be doing it a lot more leisurely, and heading up also to Lac Blanc, which is beautiful at the top of that mountain over there. And my legs are a little bit tired from the last 2 days, but nothing actually hurts, which is very nice. But everything here is at altitude, so a little bit harder than when you're at sea level, and so I'm feeling it a little bit more. But I'm also very excited because I know this route and I know it is beautiful, and today we have sunshine, which is amazing because the last few days have been a little bit cloudy. So yeah, just you wait until you see the views. So today during the run we've got live coaching from Emily Chims, I think her name is. She has done OCC and CCC and is doing CCC again this year. So we're having a little UTMB masterclass, not just for those races but sort of in general, and it's really valuable to find out like the tactics and motivations and ways to just make this seem a little bit more manageable, because during UTMB they're doing this as the last 15 kilometers of over 100 miles, so it's sort of slightly psychotic. Sorry, I don't know why I mix kilometers and miles. Last 15 kilometers of, is it 170 kilometers?
Yeah, 171.
171 kilometers, and they're doing this massive climb as their final climb of the race, having run through the night and then some for most people. So yeah, it's really cool to hear from people who have done it all and really know what they're talking about. So I will try and film some of her words of wisdom as we go along, but for now I'm just focusing on like not passing out.
Hello.
Hello. Look at those views! Woohoo!
Where we were yesterday on the Aiguillette de Posset.
Nice.
Beautiful mountain.
Beautiful. Not bad. We've only done 2.9k, I'm dying. There's bilberries everywhere, so you can wild forage on your way around. So fun. It's getting steep. I mean, I'm not going any faster than you. Whew. Trying to use my poles and my GoPro and also climb. Still climbing. We have done 625 meters of ascent in, oh god, 1 hour 20. Whew. It's quite tiring. Shows how unhill trained I am, but I think even for like the best athletes this is tough. Good fun though, and worth it for the views. So we just saw an ibex, a big male. Tried to get some photos. I'll see if I can include them here. I don't know how they turned out. Do you find yourself tripping as you get like more tired?
Yes, and also when I trip, sometimes I'll be like, okay, I'm tripping, why am I tripping? Am I tired? Am I hungry? Am I thirsty?
Nice.
Am I not paying attention? Like,
Cool. So that's like your little check. Strong advice.
yeah.
Check that. Epic. Little break. Wait, how far have we gone? 5k! Hardest 5k of my life. Going over that's like a brain game. It's not actually as difficult as it looks, but when you slow down, you start to overthink it, and then you're worrying about where every foot is going, which means that you slow down and then you don't have any momentum. There you go, this is how you do it. Beautiful! Beautiful! Finally shown by our guide. But yeah, it just takes a bit of practice, and then it's super fun. But I imagine it's not super fun when you're 160 odd kilometers into a race. Then you're just like cursing it every step of the way. But I love it. I find it really enjoyable.
So running across these rocky sections, your brain is like super pumped. It's the main muscle that's working when we're going over technical terrain. And I want you to think about yourselves like a fighter jet pilot or a pro mountain biker. You watch a pro mountain biker, the bike is going mental underneath the biker, but the rider is like super fluid, okay? The thing to generate that fluidity, you've got to see the technical problem in front of you. Your brain has got to compute it. It's then got to make a decision over the different options to do, and then it's got to tell your body to do it, and then you've got to do it. Now you can practice that. So the reason why people are quite spread out over here, some people have more practice than others. So when you're going along the ground here, just really consciously think, my brain has got to think about this before I can actually do it. So therefore, if I have a slower capacity for that, I need to be looking a little bit further ahead and starting that computation a little bit further out. If I'm practiced and I'm getting good at it, I can be looking down at the next boulder and I'm looking 1, 2, 3 steps. So just have a think about that. If you're finding yourself slowing down, perhaps put your gaze up a little bit and bring it back, and put it up a little bit and bring it back. Slowly but surely you'll find that over time you'll be able to do things much more quickly on the technical sections. So run like a fighter jet pilot.
Most important tool that we have our Coros and Garmin's, etc., and data, but ultimately our brain's the most important tool. Now the brain needs fuel, and what kind of fuel needs glucose? And so when you are out on the trail, and especially if you're in a race and maybe you start to lose focus or a little bit of motivation, maybe your mood changes, that's a really good sign that you need to feed your brain. So it's just one other cue that we can take from our body. And since the brain is such an important part of what keeps us going, just keep that in mind.
you guys.
Oh my god. As you can probably tell, we've just stopped for like half an hour. We're just doing photo op after photo op because, I mean, why would you not when you're somewhere like this? It is stunning, and we're all tired. We've been going for over 2.5 hours, and it's food time, snack time before we do the last climb up to Lac Blanc, and yeah, get a little coffee up there or something. It'll be nice. We're at Lac Blanc, it's over there, and we're going to stop for a coffee and munchin. We've been going for nearly 3 hours, which for reference is the time it took me to do this whole route last year. But we take it nice and easy. I say easy, I've been like puffing the whole way up, but you know, easy is relative when you're in these mountains. It's really fun though, it's really, really gorgeous. So some of our group are coming over that little, there you go, popping over the top. Hi! There they are. I think everyone will be very happy to have a little break, and then it sort of traverses a little bit, and then we get like 7-8 kilometers of downhill, which will be epic. Especially after yesterday, my quads are a tiny bit battered, but actually feeling a lot better than I expected for the amount of climbing we've done and the lack of climbing that I've done in the last few months. I've been doing like tread hills and like stair climber, but I just get bored after like half an hour and I just have to stop. Whereas, you know, like I say, we've been climbing for 3 hours and there's no way I'm doing that on the treadmill, but I guess it's just been keeping my legs like in check a little bit for this sort of climbing. But yeah, a little bit more to go. We've only done 9 kilometers and we have about 9 to go. Mostly downhill though, so that's fun. And we start to go downhill, which is now the fun starts. That is Mont Blanc up there, and finally looks its size. Because from down in the valley it looks like there are a few taller ones, but there aren't. It's pretty cool. No one's taken the easy route. That was higher than I thought. So later on in the day, the trail gets a wee bit busy. So if you do fancy doing this, especially on a weekend like we are, go early. We started at, well, we left at 6:25 this morning. So, and it's still this busy. I mean, granted, we've been taking it nice and easy, but yeah, it gets busy. So go early if you want to have the trails to yourself and want to bomb it down hills. Otherwise, you'll be contending with everyone in Chamonix. Last final drop into Flora before the final drop in Chamonix, which is quite a long drop actually. This altitude is affecting me, but we're getting lower, it's getting warmer, and the air's getting a little bit thicker, which is very nice. Look at this view as well. This is what we're running into. Bonkers.
And then the downhill is kind of fun because the initial part is pretty steep. It's like a ski slope, and then we have switchbacks, a little more technical. But there's definitely parts where you can run fast, and then you get to the last descent, which is very fast and runnable, and yeah, it's steep. Like you can really go if you're feeling good. And then there's probably 1 or 2K at the end that are just flat.
We're off back down the hill. Ow! This is my happy place. We had a nice long break. Unfortunately, someone rolled their ankle, so just making sure that everyone's in one piece. And now we are heading back down. My knees are finally starting to complain. I feel like I cooled right down when we stopped, so it's gonna take me a little while to warm back up again. I'm like a badly oiled machine, really badly oiled. Become a machine went wrong, and now I'm just broken. So this little wooded section is gorgeous and so much fun to come through, but it is like trip hazard central. All the tree roots, the rocks, everywhere is just there to make your life a little bit harder. And I really like it, but like if you switch off for a single second, you'll be going over. And the people doing UTMB and also OCC, the race I'm doing, are doing this right before the end of the race. Their quads will be absolutely shot and generally just really knackered, but it's so close to the end that the drive to like get to the finish will be immense. And around this point you can start hearing the cheering from the finish line and the tannoy, so it's really motivating you to go on, but equally you've got to take it easy and pay attention and try not to stack it because it'll hurt.
Okay, we've been going down for a bit. Emily, would you say you prefer uphills or downhills?
I like a flowy downhill.
Oh, okay, is this flowy or is this a little bit
I like
bitty?
this downhill. It can be technical, but not. There's like a certain kind of technical I think it's fun to run,
Yes.
and a certain kind of technical that's not fun to run.
Mm-hmm. Is this the fun one?
This is a fun one.
This is great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would you say you're stronger at uphills or downhills?
Maybe uphills.
Nice. Can't relate.
Just a lot of practice doing uphill.
Yeah, that's true. I should probably try that sometime.
Epic! It's so pretty! Woohoo! I am knackered! This is what we call quad bashing, where you go down and and just hope your quads can take it. And I'll tell you if they can't, because you'll fall over. Such a recognizable, awesome route into town. Once you're on this stretch, nearly there. But it's always further than you think, so you've got to wiggle around town. Here is the UTMB finish line. Epic! Whoa!
About here.
Yeah! Whoa! There we go! Half marathon done. Well, that is me done. 21 kilometers, 1,200 meters of ascent, and I am well and truly knackered. That was really, really fun though. I remember that being fun last time, and it did not disappoint this time. I just absolutely love it. Thankfully, we took it nice and easy, which means that the descents, although they very much hammered the quads, we could have like little breaks and stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to still run tomorrow, because we've still got another like 2 days of camp left. So fingers crossed, all my muscles and tendons and ligaments are happy tomorrow as well as today. But no, that was so beautiful. I thoroughly recommend, if you are able to come to Chamonix and run anything, definitely run that one. It's a very popular route for a good reason, so gorgeous. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the vlog, please do give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. I also have another Chamonix vlog. If you haven't watched that, go and check that out from day 1 of camp, including all the other stuff of camp life. Come and follow me over on Instagram and TikTok as well, where I've posted a lot more content from this week. I'm gonna go get some food. Very, very, very well deserved. We've been out for like 6+ hours. That is it. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.